Hey everybody, Master of Machines here. Now that the machine shop is finished and level 3 modules are being produced, everything's looking good. I think we're doing Chorkoks today, right? Fortunately, we've got a ways to go to get to Big Beacon. I kind of neglected that. It's kind of my fault, but it'll get there. There's our notes. Update carbon aerogel. I'm pretty sure that's just... This is a preventative measure, isn't it? Because I anticipate I'm going to need a lot more. Where is it? It's down here. It's right there. And it's kind of in a weird place. So I need, what, 16 foundries and 1 coal power plant. I have to get over this idea that it's one power plant per block. That's old style thinking. I now need many power plants per block because the heat requirement is just so enormous. Alright, so I still need more advanced foundries. I need 2 more. There we go. And we need heat. And after this, we'll probably just step back and take a survey of what is needed and where. Because I have not done that. I didn't look around after the end of the last episode. It's going to be very short. The chores phase. Maybe we'll update the mall, or the warehouse rather. I've been incredibly lazy about that. If we stop in at military science, we see we are at still 11. This has slowed down a lot. You're waiting for super alloy. That's one of the things we're going to have to make sure that we're properly producing. Oh, here we are. So we want all this updated, right? Okay, right now you're producing 0.4 a second. And then by doing that, you are now producing 0.6 a second. Congrats. Oh look, module level 3 energy consumption. It's kind of trash compared to the last level. I probably shouldn't make or use those anytime soon. I'll consider that. Alright, so we are now ultra to the max. Conservative. So it's 12 times 0.6. Then we are using but a fraction of our power. What we want is to use a slightly larger fraction. We don't need level 3s. Level 3s. Oh, they're so good. We need a lot more of them, though. Though maybe I shouldn't do that. How we start with a 3-3? How we start with a 2-3? 2-3 is now too much. 2-2? 2-2? That's going at 22.8. 2.28, excuse me. That's just enough. We are using all the power. So this means... oh, you have to get up the temperature. This means... this is now maximum efficiency. So we've doubled carbon aerogel. I'm not sure if that's going to mean much. Carbon aerogel right now is going into... I was going to use a lot of that. That's unfortunate. It goes into this. Yeah. Supercapacitor core and lots of it. That's just going to drink down every single iota that we can get. Alright, that's basically it for chores, though. Before we get to our main event for today, which is Chorkok, I think it's time to take yet another survey of pain and try to figure out what's going wrong. Actually, let's take a look at the reports. Oh, that's an incredibly healthy report. That's excellent. We need hydrogen peroxide, though. I should probably pay attention to that. All right, let's go look and see how that is working. Hydrogen peroxide was an enormous problem long ago. Hydrogen peroxide right there. The clean chemical. You appear to be spinning to win, and you are not proddable. You don't have enough. Oh, it's because nickel ran out. Okay, that's understandable. So there's no need to actually do anything there. And if we look at our other alarm system here, see, it's rather quiet actually. Okay, we're just gonna assume everything's okay then. So let's take a look at the great bottlenecks. One of the great bottlenecks is super alloy. Right there. And you are not going despite this guy being here? Oh, no nickel plate. Oh, got it. That was my fault. That was no nickel. And do we just need more nickel in general? I can kind of believe. I have not been paying a huge amount of attention to this. What's going on here? That's just catalyst. So is this just turned on in relative terms? We have all the nickel ore we could possibly want. So I'm just going to assume that the answer is yes. And it's digging its way out of its backlog right now. Yeah, let's find that out. Molten nickel. How long ago since I restored this? Not that long ago. It's still not going so well. This appears to be a big bottleneck. It appears that we don't have a lot of sulfuric. Maybe we need to buff that yet again. Here, take a look. Sulfuric acid. Yeah, endlessly a problem. Why aren't you spinning to win? I guess we just have to leave this alone, right? Then every once in a while it makes some high-grade nickel. These are Mark IIs. Yeah, it's got plenty of slack. And they come down here and they get produced. And we get lots of molten nickel, kinda, sorta. Alright, we're just gonna say that's okay. So super alloy for the moment is just predicated on nickel, and nickel is coming along. Where is our main problem child? That's cooling unit. And that is waiting on advanced coating, and advanced coating is waiting on... It's being delivered. Okay, good. You have diamonds, full up on diamonds. Titanium, and we're missing... Oh, it's actually a real problem. I was treating it as a joke problem. The fact we don't have enough niobium pipe. But apparently that is an actual, for real problem that exists. Niobium pipe is right here, and I'll mark 1 factory. You're making 1 a second. Let's help. There's 3 a second. Can you be prodded? No. There is 8 a second. That's better, right? Sure. Maybe this will work out. Maybe. Yeah, I was treating the niobium shortage as a joke project. But apparently is no joke. Anyone else? Anyone else embarrassingly red? So that'll get the thing in the place. Yeah, this is going to take a while. Actually, let's see why it's going to take a while. They'll get cooling unit going in. This is just intelligent unit. No, this is super alloy. It's also going to be intelligent unit. So let's go take a look at that again. Intelligent unit, I believe, was just quantum battery. And quantum battery is in fact cooling unit. So it is all just all connected. It's all connected, man. So the key right now, I guess, tracing it back, would be niobium pipe, nickel, and that's stuff I've already paid attention to. We're going to have to do something about these, because we're going to need them for Chorkok in a second. I'm going to want to make a whole bunch of them to see how they are. Anyway, let's go see if we can add more diamonds. And that's more screeners. Have we produced the screeners we need yet? Yes. Alright, it's time to go finish off the diamond line. Future me will thank me. I need how many of these now? What do you say? 7 pans, 23 screeners. And I had just seen screeners, and I ran away. And now I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I need serious professional assistance. Okay, right here. 20. 23. And those are centrifugal pans? Oh, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go deliver these, and then we're just going to call cooling system done for right now. Does that make sense? I'm pretty sure nothing about this factory makes sense at the moment. Very least, I don't understand it. People don't, like, I always get a laugh in the comments when people say, I have no idea what's going on. I've played Factorio for years, and this is just madness to me. And I always reply the same way. It's, I have less of an idea than you do. And people think I'm joking. Is no joke. This is terrible. This is just plain awful. We can't get this sand out. Because a full belt of sand coming out of here. Just waste sand. What can we do about this? Because we have to do something in order to get throughput through here. Is everyone going despite this? Is anyone not going? So it's like, no, you can't vent. You can't vent. Then up here we're probably experiencing close to the same problem. So it's full stacked. Yep, sure is. And it's a full belt of sand. How far down does this go before we start taking sand off of this? So I might have to blue this entire belt or put in a different line. Either one's probably good. So it goes to right here. I'll have to take another line and bring it all the way to here and then join it in. I guess that's what I'm doing then, he says reluctantly. Because what else would you do? How else do you solve the situation? You kinda don't. You need more belt. You need more logistics. There you go. And this goes all the way back. And unfortunately, I'm dragging the wrong way for this to be convenient. But there is nothing I can do about that. It is not by choice I go from east to west. It is by the cold hand of necessity. And I'm going to put the entire sand production of kimberlite on this belt. Hopefully it'll be enough. We're going to have to go get more belt. That's more super alloy. It's all connected, you see. Leaving this entire city block just for bus was a great idea. There, we're almost done. But I need more. So, back in, probably 800 more, probably. And we're going to end up with a lot of red belt because I'm going to blue the waistline as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See if that's enough. Then we are right over to here. Oh no, don't do. Do not do. Do not run super fast. Okay. And then what do I want to do? I guess I just keep going, right? Time to go brain dead. 404, just drag belt. Brain is missing. And we're going above this line because this line might be used by other things. I mean, that's probably a foolish thing for me to say, all told. Because I'd see it by now if this was true. However... Oh, we made it. We made it. We're here. So what we want is to stop that. See, look, there's sand coming back behind it. This is rational. I'm totally rational. And this was always going to be like this. Always. This little tangle, it looks great. This is all the fashion in I don't know, Europe or something. I don't know. All right, so... put all that right there. And this thing entirely gets blued. See? It accelerates. So nice to see it accelerate. And you... and of course all of you. The branches can stay red. In fact, it's probably open question whether or not this needs to be blued. But... safety first, right? And this is putting out so much super alloy. Wasn't I having a problem with super alloy? Well, apparently I have a lot of faith in my ability to solve that problem. Alright, all the way down. At least the bots are great now. These bots feel fantastic. And we gotta go all the way down to here. And this is probably the place where I can stop. Right there. That's probably it. Maybe I need to balance this somehow, or balance some other one. There's this right here. Seems to have a distinct preference for putting it on the far side of the belt. It's kind of a problem, right? Will it just run itself out for eventually? Do I need to put another balancer somewhere? A true balancer somewhere on this? I mean, this looks like it's doing okay. Yeah, it's emptying out. I still think it needs the true balancer. What's one more splitter, right? There we go. And then your sand, I return to you. It is not wanted. There, so this is now free flowing. And these will back up and these will flush completely out. Or should at least. Do I need another balancer right here? Okay, sure. Sure, why not? This makes sense, right? There. Now that's completely free-flowing. And then that will help that as well. Because eventually we're going to have space on both sides. This is for you. I do not love it. Alright, so this is helping. What did I do with the sand? I think I actually caused myself a bit of a problem. I think I need to... Because we take from the sand over here, right? All of this sand is now bypassing this, when we really need you to be on board with this too. Alright, we should go fix that. That was a cognitive error on my part. Not exactly unexpected. But at least I have error correction mechanisms. Now, this is where the snout is slowly draining out. And we want this line right here to join in the chant. And this is going to look bad. And to be clear, it is bad. It's also pure Factorio. Yeah, sure. Like, that's great. And then I want you to output priority to this side. And so it doesn't touch the vent line, but it makes sure that we are full up on waste sand at all times. So that's good. That has a reasonable shot of not causing more problems than it fixes. And really, what more can we ask for? There, and now that's what we can ask for right there. This free flowing. Alright, so this is now completely backed up. Do you need more help? Didn't I have a level 3 speed module at one point? Did it go somewhere? Or did I never have one? Did this actually need help? I was having trouble loading in. Oh, okay. That I can help with. Assistance has arrived, good citizen. Do not fear. I'm from the government. I kind of feel like this is about to be insufficient. We have plenty of chromite. This is our main chromite miner now. Okay, I got it. That works. So this appears to be an actual for real physical bottleneck. You see, you can't put it on the belt. Therefore, the blueing must come. Right there. Full blue for all. Imagine how unpleasant this would be without stacked belts. Stacked belts are a excellent addition to the game. Quality, not good. Other planets, good. Stacked belts, very good. That has been your official Pyanodon opinion. Please take it and repeat it to everyone who comes near you. This is very close to maximum throughput, just based on this belt. And this is full up, completely full up. Oh, why are you... Okay, question for the class. Right here is 56 a second. Right here is a little less. Is that just because turns are a little less? You'll see it right there. Yeah, we see it there too. Okay, there's fewer lanes on the... Of course there is, because it turns. And so measuring at a corner is not great. But I don't think we're ever going to get faster than this. Not much faster, because of just belting concerns. I'll have to separate this out and bring it down here, which Don't get me wrong, it can absolutely do. Oh, and we're jammed. Why are we jammed? You need a buddy. I can help you. Kind of glad I was standing here just kind of idling. There you go. No, I said do that. Thank you. Oh, we definitely need more here. Look at this. Look at this problem. Alright, that was a little hitch. That was a problem. But now it's flowing again. And way down here, everything's okay. Where are we at with diamonds? Did we actually produce any more? We were at 1.1 a second, which was not a huge improvement over where we were before, like 50%. I suppose that's exactly what we would expect. If it was at 800 a minute, before I blued everything, we'd expect 1200 a minute after that. So, okay, I guess. I think my work here is done. Just an opinion, though. Are we actually backing up here for some reason? Why are we hitching on the top end? Guess we're not. It is a full stacked belt of sand being pulled out of here. This is for you. Enjoy. Maybe that'll help just a little bit here. I don't know what I'm doing though. I gotta stop looking at this. Here. This note, done. Okay, we're all the way back to more diamonds. Okay, so we've gone through all of that. Great. I guess let's return to City Center and then let's do a review. Try to figure out what's next. I mean, it's going to be Pheromones and it's going to be Chorkoks. That's going to be our progress on the day. So let's review. Let's look at the beating heart of the factory, the bottleneck. Bottleneck, comma, the cooling systems. Is it being made? It is not. Should probably check on sulfuric acid. Why aren't you being made? Because you don't have advanced coating. Is advanced coating being made? No, you are not. Oh, we have 2 whales coming. Are you in sync? No, you have a desynchronizer. So, is all this stuff in stock? Yes. 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 Yes, actually even chitosan is in stock. Not much. And that guy just dropped. So I guess we have to look at the other major bottleneck, and that is chitosan. And that's being made, it looks like. And this is really unfortunate in that I don't seem to have any ability to increase production. Like, it's not proddable. It's not proddable back here either. I suppose it's just proddable at the base layer, and this guy's still thumping, so that's good. I take it sponges have solved themselves. Yeah, sponges in a bin. Oh, we don't have many now, though. Here, let's investigate. How many sponges do we have? Not enough. Sponges was insufficient Zogna, and then we Zogna maxed. I guess we have to just distribute more sponges. Alright, let's go do that right now. That's a good use of my time. I like spending time with the sponge cultures. It's a calm, non-demanding, non-horrifying animal. Doesn't have a weird diet. Doesn't require me to compromise my morals in order to achieve my goals. It just sponges out. Where? Oh, we got 4 of them now. Of course, this is going to be near the end. Oh, it's going to be a long time before I get more. Before I get proper match. Where is sponge culture? I guess it was real early. Yeah, right here. Why do I have 100 sponge culture in my inventory now? Oh, because it let loose once. How many do I need again? For sponges? We got 2 blocks. And that's 20 in a block. We need 40 sponge cultures. And I have 2, 3, 4. Exactly enough. And now do we have better sponges now? Did we distribute those, or was that something that happened already? We have level 3 sponges here. And if we go look, oh, level 3 sponges everywhere. That is good. So you guys get upgraded, and you get better sponges. And that makes 0.6 a second, so it's just a 50% boost. It's not so great. Do we get any better recipes? We do not. This is what we get from now and all times. We're just dropping 50% on this, which is kind of what I'd expect. I guess the real prod comes in the sponge culture. And getting literally more prod. And that gives us more sponge seeds, essentially. That's what it's like in concept. Okay, so 50% more sponges for everybody. And then I could add more bioreactors here, blue bioreactors, and put even more prod on them. That's probably something I should do. If I see it, I should do it, right? So this is what? 16 bioreactors. Let's go be, once again, the blue fairy. Delivering blue to everyone. Where's bioreactor? Right down there. I need 16 of you guys. Okay. And we will complete a light, friendly sponge upgrade. Very calm, very easy, very zen. It is zen to have high quality sponges available to you. Just watch them grow. So that's going at 0.44 a second. And then once I spam prod over all this, this takes 13 and makes 0.44. This takes 16 and makes 0.4. So it's just a prod boost. That is multiplicative on this entire thing because it takes fewer sponges to make sponges. So instead of 1 sponge goes to 2 sea sprouts, it was at 1 sea sponge to 2.8, and now it is to 3.2, I think. So just a bonus. Then all we need is sprouts. All you need is sprouts. It makes saline. How wonderful. Such a glorious critter. If only everything could be like the sponge. Anyway, one more time. Let's walk through it all. Let's look at the face of the problem. Are you going? You are not. And why are you not going? Okay, it's being delivered right now. That's good. How much do we have here? Not enough. Is this going? No. We have 2 of them, one right behind one another. Why is that? You are gated by 10 seconds. You are gated by nothing. You were probably waiting. I probably shouldn't have done that. They were probably waiting for the same material. You know, they were probably stuck in the same place. It was probably chitosan, right? Because it's always chitosan. Do we have more coming? Good. Do we have more being made? Good. And did I assure the future for sponges? Okay, look, I got ahead of a problem for once. Look at that. And aren't we having perennial issues with lab instruments? Apparently not right now. And aren't we having trouble with sulfuric? Did I not perceive that mere moments ago? No, we are full up on sulfuric. I could upgrade this. FTS reactor times 12. Okay, sure. We can do that. Why not? We're here. We're gonna need it. The problem is the times 12 part. What I need is now FTS, and who knows where that is. Oh, it's right here. Okay, who knows where that is? Me. I know exactly where it is. Always did. In control, knowing what's going on, aware, conscious, all the good words right now. All right, so you're making 750 a second. That's a lot. Now you're making 10K. Now you're making even more. Now you're making 11K a second. Okay, good. And this is now output full. So if anyone has sulfuric acid problems, it's because of pumps. Which I very well believe, honestly. Let's go take a look at the sulfuric acid bin. Here in the material, liquid sorting area. Right here. Is that... No, that is just an open pipe. I bet you have a green valve at some point. Let's go take a look and just investigate this. Take a moment out of our busy, busy day. And then we're just hard stuck on cooling system until such a time when the system can catch up. Might be a while, you know. I know we're going to hit fluid extent soon. No. Apparently there is no problem. Why was it low earlier when I was looking at kimberlite? I don't understand. Of the many things I do not understand, there is this. Well, apparently the problem's solved, right? Because here we are, and this is full up. Let's not stress too much over something working well. Be grateful for these little gifts, right? So I think I saw advanced coding getting delivered. So if advanced coding is getting delivered, this should be on its way right now. It is, in fact. With how much advanced coding? 400. That isn't a lot. And then you just go on another sweep and hope you can pick up all of these things. We're playing a game of hope, friends. I'm going to watch it, though. Given that this is probably the most important whale in the factory right now. And this will then make cooling units that will go into quantum batteries, which will go into intelligent unit directly. Good to see all of this working. That's just a gravel destroying area. Alright, drop and then go get more. And if I need to double logistics on this, then that's a sign that something is going well. Okay, good. They're being made. It's 60% prod. We got to up that to 90% very quickly here. Good. And that's enough for a while, I suppose. These make 0.62 a second. And that's times 9. So what is that? 6 a second-ish? 5 a second-ish? Something like that. Then you're going to deliver. No, you're not. If it brought 400 units of chitosan, that means we can expect what? About 600 of these? That's not a lot, friends. That's not good. That is not good at all. I really should be babying the system to produce Mark III modules to get them in. Oh, let's take a look at the other major bottleneck, and that's zinc finger fusion protein. Now apparently we're out of GTA, which is tragic. And this is no cridrins? No cridrins. For real, no cridrins. Oh. Oh. And that's no Arthurians? That's this guy. And you are waiting for Arthurians, yes. And that is... Here, you go deliver. I will take a look at this. Didn't I solve my Arthurian problem just the other day? Well, apparently not, friends, because we don't have Arthurian food. Then Arthurian food is right here. I don't know why this one is getting stuck there. And we have nothing. And Arthurian food is not going. We have none. There is none. And you are jammed. Okay, so you are trying to drop and you can't. Okay, so let's go take a look at Arthurian food, which has some logical error associated with it, which is dragging the entire factory to a halt. It's fine though. Factory needs a break every once in a while. It's true. Put a positive spin on it. So, this guy tries to deliver and can't. You need tin plate. There is no tin plate. So how is this real? You have tin plate. Tin plate is dropped last. So where are your numbers wrong? So this is 42, 56, 70, 73, 75, 78. It doesn't work out. The numbers just don't work. The numbers don't make sense. I messed this up. Let's shave you down by... Oh, I don't know. Enough? Enough? But how did it get all of the material in place? Why didn't you accept this? Here, I want you to come deliver right now. Did I change this at some point? I can imagine that happening. 500, that's 2,000. It didn't have enough. Oh, because it was flexing based on not having that. So now it will go all the way down to here, and that should be enough, maybe. If I can get some space in here. This is just horrifying, isn't it? Alright, we're going to stand here and wait. We're going to make sure this goes again. Because if it doesn't, we got serious problems. Isn't that a whole line of brains? Does this indicate something About me or the factory? Alright, he's almost there, right? It's a game of whale watching. He has to get the tin plate out. So I just math wrong. Fantastic. Absolutely great. So there is the whale. There is the delivery. This will happen, yes? I will see the tin plate appear, yes? Any second now, it's going to appear, right? Yes, there it is. Dropped. And then a whole bunch taken, and now you gotta go cycle, and basically all you need is tin plate. Okay. How did you get level 3 prod mods? No, you are not that important. How did that happen, actually? How did that happen? Did I accidentally click something? I mean, that makes sense. Alright, once again, another thing at the base of the factory was completely and utterly ruined. But we're fixing it. So good. So I guess there's kind of nothing to do but just wait for all of this to back up. Like the Arthurians I just released will start producing Cridrons. Oh, I don't know. It's just going to be a tangled mass of bottlenecks. There really isn't a lot I can do about it. Yeah, here's it comes to the Arthurians. Trying to think about that. And this guy does not have enough Arthurian food for another delivery because it's made in 3,000 chunks. Maybe I should just stop. Maybe I will be happiest if I just stop looking at this and give it another just hour to gestate. See, this is fixing itself now. The nickel problem has sort of resolved itself. Actually, it hasn't. Let's take a look there. What's with this wave? What's with this collapse? What's with this? Explain yourself to me. Let's examine the line. So, many of these are going, and that makes me happy. But I don't see anything really floating down. Occasionally we have some cubes. High grade Nick. High grade Nick. So what is... Okay, this is just over time, right? That's because it's so easy to concentrate. So let's look at prepared nickel solution. Prepared nickel... I don't understand the waviness of this. That concerns me. Why aren't you going? Okay, we didn't have... It was in perfect balance, it looked like. The fact that it's wavy says we're short of something periodically. And I don't like that. Okay. 1 out of 10 would not recommend. We've got all of the additives, it looks like. I'm not seeing anything even a little bit. Why aren't we moving? Why are we seized? No sulfuric. Oh, are you on? Ah. That's the problem. It's because sulfuric delivery on biofluid is not serving the area well. Okay. Okay, I can fix this. This is alright. So here is this sulfuric. And where is the sulfuric line that comes straight over? It's probably straight up there, right? A couple blocks up. Where is... Too many blocks up. Should be right around here, right? Why do I not see the sulfuric line coming over? All right, guess we got to find it from the start. So right there. Oh, it's not sulfuric. Where is that then? Oh, it is at the very top. The very tippity top. There's the sulfuric line. Okay. We will fix this problem. We will give ourselves another problem immediately. Such is the way. This is probably not really what we want to do. Yeah. Absolutely not what we want to do. We will fix something, right? Wish we had better pipe. What is that? What is that? Someone probably warned me about this and I just didn't do anything. Alright. It's fine. I accept my punishment. Then we have to get in somehow, which is probably just doing this, right? Then right there. Good. Good. And then this just doesn't happen anymore. There's no need for it. Okay. Good. And that should move everything forward at full speed, right? Hopefully, anyway. Like, what more do I want here? Everyone is spinning. Well, we'll assume we've done good. Let's go put buildings back. And I guess we're going to start... Yeah, it's time to start building new things. So I guess it's time for pheromones. Here. This is for you. That is for you. That. And that is for you. Take all of these and recycle them. They are an unpleasant shade of red. And this will also go away. Alright, so... we want to make Chorkok. Chorkok. We want to make you. And you are expensive as all get out. Mostly what we need is pheromones. And pheromones are also in this thing. So we just have to make them and go toss them somewhere. Alright. It is expensive. Note the alien enzymes, but it's proddable. And, 200 lignin? That's actually quite a problem. Yeah. Yeah, it is. And a whole lot of creosote. This is very expensive. So... we probably can't use existing lignin production because it goes bad so fast. But each one of these produces 16 a second. So maybe just one block of this. And so we bring in calc and sodium hydroxide and we get lignin, right? Why is this empty? Wait a second. Why am I seeing nothing here? We're seeing nothing because we have apparently a calc shortage, sodium hydroxide shortage, sodium hydroxide shortage. That's interesting. We have an enormous sodium hydroxide maker down here. Oh, are we just pegged on this and we have to make more? Please no. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of bluing then. Yeah, we're kind of pegged out here, aren't we? In the last 10 minutes, we used as much as we made. Okay, so that's no good. Alright, go get a whole bunch of last gen prod mods, which are unfortunately not so cheap that I can just immediately switch to these. This is part of the problem. Alright, don't look at this. We will get to Chorkok today. We will. And our problem at the moment is right here. And are we all running? Is everybody going? Sure looks like everybody's going. Yep. Everyone is in fact full steam ahead. That's a bad destruction. What is that? How are you managing to destroy all this? How is this? Did I not just refill all of you? Did you lose all your bots already? Oh, okay, fine. We'll take care of that. We'll go get distracted. We'll put in another flight of bots, which will just get blapped yet again by the fire. Very, very, very irritating. At least it's a fast chore. Are we almost done with this? No. Still have lots of time left on it. Then we have to do something with this. I don't know if spamming prod is just going to be the way to go. I don't know. We're going here, right? Then you guys go out and then immediately just fix everything, please. And then they're all gonna get blown up, and I really should have automated bringing in new ones, but I still haven't done that. And I have no explanation for why. Are you stuck? This guy is stuck because he's out of soil. This is just a system that doesn't work, huh? It gets stuck too easy. You know, I don't know what I regret more. The fact that I made a bad system, or the fact that I copy-pasted it many, 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 many times. Because I'm kind of stuck with it now. The price of trying to fix this is so much lower than the price of ripping it down and building it properly. I was wrong to use those train cars like that. It was simply a mistake. This, at the same time, isn't going to fix the problem. Here you go. It's for you. Oh, and you can't vent. Oh, and it's like we anticipated this problem. Like, what I need to do is measure off this, which I cannot do because it is a train. So that's just how it is. And we were trying to cope by only taking it out in hands of 8. That does not work. Yep, that is not how it's supposed to happen. Is anyone else stuck? Look for backed up limestone. Here, this is for you. Fix that. Hopefully I didn't just imbalance it. And now it is inevitably doomed to collapse. Is the first one making any progress on its backlog? No, it is not. And now it is spiraling towards non-functionality. I should have done this much differently. I think that much is obvious by now. I wonder if I'm having trouble venting limestone in general. Maybe this should be slower. I don't know. Maybe it has to jam everyone. Maybe it has to satisfy all production here, and then it catches up every once in a while. Anyway, these are blue, and they're producing twice as much. So I just go get a whole bunch of chem plants. I just blew this area, and blew this guy. And just extend it down. The domain of blue is ever greater. And then obviously we need this. Obviously, right? And now it's making 7 a second as opposed to it's making double what it was before. And it's more efficient. So, yay. Actually, we can compare directly. This is eating 4 salt and 23 slaked lime. This is a little less and a little less. So I wonder if we're full up on slaked lime. No, we shouldn't be. Slaked lime should be... Oh, you have to be upgraded too. Yeah, then it would work. Alright, so I need oxygen furnaces and I need chem plants. And then I need possibly another line. Possibly more whales. Here, you come with me. And then oxygen furnaces, which are right here. We will tune this area up a little bit. And then we'll be happy. Then finally the factory will be finished. Yes, that is what. So you get upgraded, you get upgraded, you get upgraded, and you get upgraded. I don't understand why you aren't maximally efficient. Explain yourself. Could be so much better. Efficiency is glory, friends. I don't have any more of those? I guess that's as much glory as we get. Anyway, we need more transport, it looks like. Probably 2 more. Kind of astonishing about how much this stuff we go through. Okay, good. And now it just fills right up. Near the speed of light. And then we probably cleared out all the jams. And we have full belts coming in. That is an astonishing amount of sodium hydroxide. There. Even more, I say. And finally, you. Right there, of course. And right there, of course. And then we probably have to blue this entire line, which is fine. It is the era of blue. Then we have to do this. to get even more in. Okay, better. Oh wait, we're not even done. All of you have to be blue, you have to be blue. Blue, all. And right there, just for good measure. Alright, so that should move everything in and no one should have trouble venting. Even though they're still having a little trouble venting. Alright, so that moves everything in. And how are we doing on sodium hydroxide? We have made a bit more. Yes, it was at 29 before, and now we're up at 37. That's not a huge increase. I wish I could make this locally without trouble. I guess I just have to keep coming through here and then dumping even more Mark II chem plants, Mark III chem plants, excuse me, everywhere, and hope this system keeps up. Why aren't you getting through this? It's not making any progress with its backlog. Maybe this has to be turned down even farther. There you go. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I don't know why it's getting stuck. I don't know why everything about this is so awful, except I invoked the curse. Maybe that's just purely it. I invoked a curse. That's enough to keep it slightly out of balance, which is what we want, right? I wonder if these guys need to be sped up. That's part of our problem. I wish you could just internally route that back in. I mean, I realized it would pretty much defeat the purpose of the system. But at the same time, it seems like that would be logical. It seems like the current system is just a teensy bit dumb. Teensy weensy bit stupid. But, yeah, it's probably fine. Then, any problems here? So, if we hit full, I'm going to add another whale. We hit full. Okay. So we need more transport. 2 more whales is about our speed, right? I said do this. Okay, good. Then off you go. That is a lot of sodium hydroxide, friends. Alright, let's hope the greater transport and unsticking it and the greater... See, look, we're having trouble here already. Do you just need to be sped? That's just it. It's like this one just needs speed modules to get ahead. There's no other way to do it. The other ones get enough brakes. But this one, the very first one, does need to be sped. Are we catching up? It looks like we're slowly draining out. Maybe we're getting ahead. No, we're just kind of stuck right now. Maybe these should have stayed blue. The important thing is it just keeps going all the time. It's almost gone 1,000,000 times. We need to see this drain completely out, and then this drain completely out. Sadly, I'm not really seeing either at the moment, but it's going full tilt, so it is working, I suppose. I wish there was a better way to get rid of limestone, turn into gravel. This is probably Crydron related, right? The fact we don't have any... The fact science is sputtering to a quiet stop yet again. Oh, this is about to go. Good. And then one day, we'll have enough fusion reactors. One day. Anyway, science is not going because Psi 3. Psi 3 is not going because this guy's still shopping. He'll be back. So it doesn't look like any problems here. Where is the control? Why is he so behind the times? Are you not able to drop? Doesn't look like it. He was probably waiting on something, but I can't tell what. And this is a problem. Why aren't we skimming all of this off the belt? Why aren't you doing your thing? You're trying to fill your cargo. Oh, you can't. This is a problem. We've seen this many times before. Green signal out. Each plus 1 output T. All right, and now we have right here T is equal to... Why are you only equal to 1? No, okay, excuse me. Each, not E. There we go. And then you are waiting for circuit condition. You want T greater than 2500, I guess. You fill cargo, don't wait. There you go. So this will fix itself in time. The factory becomes slightly more complicated. That's a lot of chitin. All right, I guess one more time we review everything, and then we start going for pheromones. Review. Check. Super alloy being made. Nickel problem appears to be not quite solved. We still need more. Still need more. Here, we're going to write that down. More nickel. Got to figure that out. Chrome is not a problem. Nickel is the problem. And we can take a look at here. Super alloy. And it's kind of wavy. It was at 5. Now it's... Oh, it's just at 5. Yeah, we're bottlenecked hard on that. Okay. Identified. Now if we go look at zinc finger fusion, you are out of GTA. And if we go look at GTA, you are on your way. You needed Cridrons. Cridrons arrived. Let's go take a look at Arthurian feed, which is right there. Do we have 3,000? We do. Go drop. That'll probably bridge us forward successfully. So this is just stopped. We just saw the last one float down. See, they're just floating down right there. And this guy has enough and he's coming back. No, he's going to go get Flora first. And Flora is in stock, yes? Yes. Okay. So that problem is now solved. Cooling systems. Our other major problem. Waiting on... see, this is just not making enough. We are now waiting on advanced coating. Advanced coating is actually going. It's an unholy union of chitosan and diamond, both of which are very valuable. If we look at advanced coat, we can see we are still full of problems here. If we look at chitosan, okay, that's good. This is a solution right here. And if we look at diamond, diamond is now up at near peak. So hopefully this is now solved-ish. And if I just sit and do nothing, everything will be okay. Actually, if I sit and do nothing for a long enough period of time, it will be okay. Because we'll fill up on this, and then this is a whole lot of diamonds and a whole lot of super alloy that doesn't get consumed. This is we're building a wonder down here. Anyway, I think I'm going to take a bit of a break right after this triggers, and then when I come back, it's pheromones and hopefully Chorkoks. Nice. And so we're on our way here, so we have to get this. I get to the big tower and a whole bunch of stuff that's way too expensive for what it does. I mean, just way, way too expensive. It's just not good. It's just 80 megawatts with variance of 50, or wait, yeah, it's just not what you need at this point. It's far too weak. We get the tower, and with the tower we will get this. We have to go make quasi crystals. That's after Chorkok. So I guess it's Chorkok, quasi crystals, big beacon. That works for me. Anyway, I'm taking a break. Everyone stay where you are. All right, I'm back. I had a nap. I feel pretty good. We just got a tech, right? We just reached this thing, which allows us to make this, which we are never going to do. So that's great. That's wonderful. That's fantastic. What we are doing now is making pheromones. Okay. Pheromones required a ton of lignin. I remember that. And then we got distracted with sodium hydroxide. Did we actually succeed there? Sorry. I'm sure this is fresh in your mind, but I've been napped. So we've increased it a little bit. Like, this is about when we started working, right? So it was 30 before and 30, so like 20% more. That's not enough. Straight up, not enough. Well, I don't know. The line appears to be a little thinner. Let's just assume we did good. All right, we assume we did good. So we need to make lignin in large amounts for pheromones. That means we need to find a place with heat on hand. And we could do that here, right? Yeah, see, this woke up. And we have power line right here. So we could build it right here if we want to. Does this have heat associated with it? No. We could probably pull something up. I think this is reserved more for particle accelerators. I guess this is reserved for particle accelerators, and this is for whatever I can put there. How far away is the heat? Oh, it's right there? Okay, so right here. This is Pheromone Central. Let's go do it. No more talk, only do now. I know we're going to need some more. Okay, I don't know what we need. You got me. Nah, you got me. We need multi-purpose crackers. We need 2 multi-purpose crackers. And we need 1 pulp mill and 1 wood processing unit. So be it. So let's go find the things, right? Oh, we also need 1 of you. And because we're gonna be building small this time. And 1 pulp mill. And then 2 multi-purpose crackers. We're going to be building small, so it's going to be only 1 power plant supplying everything. That's fine, right? Okay, I give up. Where's the multi-purpose cracker? Back that way. And we want 2 of you. 1, 2. Okay, good. So what else do we need for pheromones? Pheromones. So bring that in. Then this is brought in, rot related, brought in. So it's basically, this is the only thing made on site. So it's one block doing lignin and then one block doing this. Why so much creosote? Oh, I don't know. How's power doing? I know I looked the other day and it had collapsed on me. Like right there. That's not fun. That's bad. But right now we're doing fine. So don't think about it. Use these moments when the lights are on. That's what the theme is right now. Don't pay attention to the bad times. Don't think about bad times. Thinking about bad times summons bad times. Calls to it across the world. I was going to do it right here, right? Because we got power right there. Great. And this is already all set up. Great. So we need alien bacteria and creosote. Let's call that into the world. Requester. You will be creosote. In astonishing amounts, please. You need alien bacteria. In astonishing amounts, please. That's coming. That's good. This is... might not be coming at all. Though you should be going constantly here with serine. Here's another good use for level 3 prod mods. Is this guy just... no, he's still gathering. Now he has a ton of serine. Now he's on his way back. And will he make it in time for continual production? Doesn't look like it. It looks like it's going to fall off by the time he gets back. But, it's probably fine. Good that serine is no longer an issue. Are we over 3K? Okay, they're in stock. No, they got taken. How much Arthurian food do we make? Do we need, first off? A lot of that's probably on the belt. Sorry, getting distracted, as one does. It's so very, very, very easy to get distracted in the grand factory. So, these guys are eating very little food a second. We should catch up if just things proceed naturally. Oh, we have a supply. And we have a bunch on there. Here, let's dump even more on there. Everybody eats tonight. Alright, so what I need to do now is we need to build a unit. We start with you. Things blow up too much. Oh, I gotta get saw blades too. And then we get heat. So maybe we want to flip you upside down to get the heat closer to the recipients of the heat. Alright, so that's reasonably tidy. And now to make this work, I need calc and I need sodium hydroxide. So I guess this is going to be our unit, huh? I propose this as a unit, sir. And we'll place it here-ish? Right there-ish? I'm wrecking how many? I'm wrecking 3 separate pipes that I can see right now. There's that pipe, there's 2 pipes over there, so let us atone now. And this place is going to have just the worst wastage. Where was the other one? I know there was another one. Where was? I smashed another pipe going through here. Someone explain. Oh, it's this one. This green thing going through. Chlorine pipe going somewhere. Okay, good. Now we need preliminary heating. Chuck that in. You start heating up. Is this going to work? Probably a question I should have asked sooner, right? Oh, you need steam as well. Alright, I'll get you your steam. Don't worry about it. We're just going to pull these guys up. And this guy comes down. Yeah, we're just going to do that. And if it's wrong, I live being wrong. If it is right, however, I live in eternal glory. There we go. Alright, so we have that part of the disposal system coming in. Wow, lignin is such a pain. Such an incredible pain. So it's heating up. I need more modules and I need saw blades. So let's go handle that. We will get to Chorkoks today. It's not going to be that far away. And then we might not see the number that we need. We might have to really baby it going forward to make sure we get exactly what we channel the intelligent units to where they should go. But I want 1,000 Chorkoks. I'm probably going to limit that by hand. Thank you. In that, I'm going to intentionally not get intelligent unit and hand feed intelligent unit into the Chorkok maker. Is this a terrible idea? Kind of feels like it. It'll be a very easy way to limit the number. All right, there you go. So you're making how much? You're making raw fiber and you make 8 a second. And then you eat all of that and you make 9 cellulose. And that takes all of that and it turns it into lignin. And then that lignin comes out. Why is this pulling in? Oh, this is sodium hydroxide. How am I supposed to get the lignin out? Is this what you call a good question? I think what I must do then... 1, 2... Sorry about all that heat which just went away. And then we go that way. And there is lignin out. Sodium hydroxide in, lignin out. You need sodium hydroxide. There is... I guess we're doing lignin and waistline right there. That makes a little bit of sense. Alright, let's start whaling it up, right? So that goes like that. We need sodium hydroxide and we need cacalc. In what proportion? So 1 cacalc is going to make about 10 raw fiber. About 10 raw fiber will make about 10 cellulose. And require 3 sodium hydroxide. 10 cellulose is going to eat about 5 sodium hydroxide. So 1 cacalc to 8 sodium hydroxide. But cacalc stacks half as high. So it's going to be 1 cacalc to 4 parts sodium hydroxide. Our number is 5. So 9,000 divided by 5 is 1,800. What I want now is to go do that. We want this in there, and we want this in there. And it's going to be 1,800 of cacalc, and then 5,400 of... It's going to be... I don't know. It's going to be a number. Maybe I'll just go fill cargo and don't wait. Add destination. Go get cacalc. Cacalc is, of course, atop the plant stack. We have plenty of plants. We're full of plants. Wonderful to see. And then we need 1,800 of you. Great. Does this seem right to anyone? I don't know. I'm not going to ask questions. Don't ask questions. Questions cause problems. In fact, we're going to do something weird. Sodium hydroxide should be... Actually, I'm not really sure where sodium hydroxide is. I can't remember. Is it right here? Yes. Fill cargo. No, that doesn't work. So it's 1,800 times 4. That doesn't work. So it should be probably times 3 then. I don't know what I'm doing. 5,400. Isn't that the number I babbled out to begin with? And then you come here. And it's circuit condition, comparator equals go. Unload until target, unload until target. 1, 2. 5,400. Okay, great. Off you go. And this should only be going when ready. So you should be attached. Okay, hold on a second. You should be attached to some circuit that is providing a signal you are not getting. So you are disabled by control behavior. That's good. That's what I want to see. We'll turn you on later. Don't worry. I'll be back for you. Next. This is now kind of stationary, kind of passive until we're ready. So we should probably get a normal grocery stack. What makes the pheromone? What building is this? It's a bioreactor. I don't have any of those, do I? So I need 4 bioreactors. Probably more whales. Just go fetch that. And we'll come build the next block of this thing. Whales, where are you? And then bioreactors. Where to be? Where to be bioreactor? I don't see. Ah, right here. Except we need... It's too many. Good. And we are just going to do our normal block of 4 there. Even though it probably doesn't deserve it. You know, it's about maintaining a tradition at this point. That's how I'm going to cope with this. Alright, so what I want is to go get a normal mechanical block. Probably like you. Actually, do I have one with 2 fluids already in it? Doesn't look like it. Alright, we're going to start with you then. Then we're going to just dump it in here and everyone's going to just hang out because this is not its final position. So, there you go. Now we need bioreactors. Which are right there. And they're the same size. Now, this is going to be hell. Because it is going to be all sorts of spoilage coming out of this. We have rich crud. We have bio crud. I guess we have both of those things. Okay, we have 2 flavors of crud coming out. And that comes out like so, and that comes out like so. So this is already set up for that, which is nice. Why is this weird? Why is this dinosaur struggling? Why are you in such struggle, my good dinosaur? I should have... If I've done my job correctly, you should never, ever, ever get stuck. Alright, there he goes into wander mode. Good. So all these pipes, unnecessary. He should shake off wander mode in a second here. Just give him a second. He's thinking about it. There he goes. He's repathed. He's on his way. Beautiful. That was the interaction I was looking for. This is making way too much. Way too much. That's fine. Oh, we have alien bacteria and we have creosote. All right, so what we're going to do is bring this up and you will go over right there. And then we will have all waste get accumulated onto this belt right here. And then we will make a choice here, right? The choice will be pheromone. And the choice here will be not pheromone. Maybe not quite so far. Leave yourself some space. But then we will... No, don't do that. Don't be weird. Now we'll figure out what happens with waste from here. So good. So good. Now we grab all of this and we pull it reasonably close, right? That's not uncomfortable. Why did it not pick up all of these things? I don't understand. All right, and then we'll figure out things here. This should be this guy, and you should be only lignin. Filters, lignin, and you place into there, and then we have filters not lignin. Anything that isn't lignin is handled this way. So come down here. Spoilage. It wrecks you. Alright, so that's how that'll get out. And this will... We need to put out this stuff as well. I think we're ready to go. This looks pretty good to me. Like, this isn't what I want. But then we'll flush everything away, and then we'll have pheromones. And pheromones are needed for the thing, the terrible thing, which we are getting ever closer to. Try not to look at it. I got to uplift numals again. Okay, don't think about that either. It could make Fadiasis. Alright, don't think... It's a Pegasus, but a Fadiasis? Huh. Alright, that's nice. So we need 10 metallic glass, 3 titanium, cobalt, chromium, alloy, 35 biosample, 3 alien enzymes, 17 gas bladder, that's gonna be the tough one, 7 cridron seeds, 10 biopolymer, and that's it. So let's go get all this weird stuff. You go there, you go there, you go there, and you go there. Okay. Alright, so now we have a whale adventure. This whale right here. You gotta be whale hungry. And you will go on that trip. And you will go first to get... I guess you're going to the alloy stack. And you're getting this one. I think that's the correct icon. It's so hard to... Oh, I didn't do the math yet. Of these, bladders stack... No, they don't stack weird. They all stack the same. Okay, so 10... Oh, you can't see. 10, 13, 38, 41, 58, 60... 65, 75. So 9,000 divided by 75, and we have to leave a big gap. So just get 100. This leaves quite a lot of space to maneuver things around and manage rot. That many gas bladders is going to be an issue, I think. fact, we should probably think ahead. Where is our wobbly boys? Where are you weeble wobblers? Do we have... We do have the gas bladders here. And we have no end of population here. So why are you not going? Oh, okay. So you should be 28 now. And it's going to continue. So we have much, much more capacity here. So don't grow them, instead collect them. All right, got it. So get me 300 of this. And then after that, I guess we go get Cridron seeds. Cridron seeds, which are up here somewhere, right there. We want how many of that? 700. And then after that, we have to get... I don't know why I'm looking up here. There's nothing up here that needs to be taken. I feel slow and stupid. The nap has drained some critical vitality out of me. Gas bladder and biopolymers last. So I guess we go for alien enzyme then, or just go straight down to biosample. And then we go up until we find alien enzyme, which is actually in stock. That's it, right? It is. I'm honestly surprised this is here right now. We should probably use the opportunity to uplift cotton guts. So where's the metallic glass? Oh, exactly right there. Nice. So now we just need the two ones that are hard. So biopolymer, load items. Well, not that they're hard, that they decay. And do not wait. And then you fly all the way up to Bodos land. So you have a long route. But it's not all that bad. Load items. You, and I want 1700. Okay. Then I want you to come here. And I want you to circuit condition. Comparador equals go. Then unto 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, caravan, caravan. Very normal here, very okay. Very normal and very okay. I don't think... Oh, biopolymer goes to rich crud, right? Yeah. And then the bladders go to normal crud, and there's all sorts of... lignin goes to normal crud. Alright, are we good? Almost. I will see this guy again a long time from now. But I do not think... He comes with 100 runs of this recipe. And 100 runs is 10,000 pheromones. So I think it's not going to be needed that often. So we're going to have to work on regulating this though. Bladders last 4 hours, I'm assuming. That'll just be fine, right? Maybe it will. Maybe I should be conserving things more. It is a thought. So, what do I need to do now? We need to determine whether or not we have enough ingredients here. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's just gather together this entire resource. this entire recipe and everything that's available. Good, good. I kind of don't want to hook in with that. We should hook in with green instead. This should not be. We should be using green. Only green. And hook in with there. And then now we should have all the information we need. So we need 2 adders, I think. So first off, you accept that. We want each equals each divided by each. Output each. All right, so that normalizes that to 1. We have 2 ingredients. And if we just chuck more things in there, now it says we have 3 ingredients. And so we have to take you and daisy chain you out. And now we want to do again, each equals each plus 1. Actually, it's concept 1. Output T. There. T equals 4. Why? Why does T equal 4? Plus 0? Oh. I don't really understand the logic here, but this is clearly what I needed to do. So we have 2 things in there, and we chuck that in, and we chuck that in. Now we got 4 things in there. Great. This guy should run right here when T reaches 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's put safety on it and just say 7 or just 8. Because there's going to be lignin in there, there's going to be crud in there, and that's distinct item types. Maybe I can filter out the crud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there we go. T greater than 9. There you go. You run when T is greater than 9. Greater than or equal to. Because I'm worried about a situation where the lignin goes in and then it spoils and that triggers more lignin to come over. But I guess that'll be a very short pulse every once in a while. Lignin less than 50. Alright, so that's set up, that's set up. Once this guy gets back, we should have almost everything we need. However, we need the liquids now. Oh. Like that, and like that. So, good. Now we just have to bring them all home, right? And that works, right? That's you hooked up with that. Here, I'm just going to do this. That makes a lot of sense, right? That's easy to think about. That's the biggest thing on my mind at any point. How hard is this to think about? That's easy to think about. All right, I think this is good. I want to see it run before I actually, have a party. Where is the nearest medical wing bin? There's Lumigen. Is that you? Okay, so I need a whale. I need this whale to go right here. Then we're gonna take you. You're gonna come right here and you're gonna fill that cargo. And then you're gonna go up to that bin. And that is pheromones taken care of. Now we can proceed to Chorkok. It's gonna be a bit of a longer episode, but I had a nap. I deserve it. Is everything still connected? So we need this guy to return, and he's almost here. Not really. Here, let's check in on some of our things. Let's check in on nickel. Since we have that note that nickel's a problem. Nickel pressure is still... That's zinc. Okay, we always come here first. Nickel pressure is still low. We might just need more nickel. Oh, this is good. We can get more nickel by speeding this up, because this is, apparently we have time here, or, spare production. What is this? High-grade nickel? High-grade nickel. Oh, good. We solved this problem. And it's just not producing enough. Are we here yet? Alright. It's coming over the food aisle. Almost here, in fact. I want to see this machine run. I'm kind of concerned that this should be waiting until there's a... Oh, we haven't done this. Like that, like that. And then like that, like that. Good. Oh, and we didn't get steam. Oh, ooh. Ooh, that's a bad one. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I have to fix that right now. And then we're gonna need 4 boilers. 4 boilers. So, like so. This is not very good what I'm doing right now. What's this say? It says output is 9. You should be going. It is in fact going. We don't have the steam. We must be quick, friends. Make for me the water, so I might have the steam. And steam should come straight over here. Just one big line. Right there, right there. Okay, we got it. It was always here. It was always coming. It was always going to be okay. Everything's fine. Oh, and I never set this up either. So we need... Why so little sodium hydroxide? Why so much? Where'd all the sodium hydroxide go? There's a programming... Oh, because you're backwards. Alright, that makes sense. Okay, good thing I looked, right? You are sodium hydroxide. And apparently I'm just a mess right here. Not ready at all. You just come right here and just straight down, right? That is 500, 1,000. Yeah, that's good. Alright, there. We're going, right? Everything's going. There's the lignin out. We never actually put outs here. It's really kind of fantastic, isn't it? Utterly amazing. The depths of the did not prepare. Shove that in. Good. And we need 200 in the next 5 minutes. Oh, and it's... And distribute them equally. Ooh. And we don't really have enough to supply all of these guys. They're going to have to wait. That's probably bad. Maybe I should turn 2 of these off. We can produce 16 a second, which is kind of enough for all of these. I wonder about this, though. Here, let's do this a little differently. You are lignin. Filter lignin. Until lignin is less than 50. That is your roll. Take this. Is that a little faster? Maybe. Oh, it's exiting, so that's good. Is anyone actually going? No. It's going to get up there, though. It'll be fine. I am not sure about this. Here, maybe I should put them on both sides. I don't think that'll help at all. That'll be the illusion of helping. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm totally down for illusions. That's not going fast enough. This is gonna work, it's just janky. I could probably do a little better. Here, let's endeavor to do a little better. Like so. And then we copy and paste you, and you're doing the same thing. There. That is, in fact, a little better. Now that's moving faster. Good. Okay. And we still have an out there. It's probably not enough of an out, but it is an out. Anyway, there's pheromones. They're being made. What more does anyone want? Nothing, right? This is going to produce so much bio-crud when it goes. Like, this is not enough. Well, it probably isn't enough to clear this in time. So, with that in mind, let's introduce some specialists. There we go. I'm not sure if that's good at all, but it might work. Where are my pheromones? Oh, they're right there. Probably in the belly of this whale. This whale probably smells great. Alright, let's go. I don't know. Maybe I don't keep pushing. Maybe this is good enough for today. Maybe we should look around one more time, and then we just content ourselves with pheromones. Oh, and we have to also stop it when we have too many pheromones. Okay, so we have to also get this. Alright, Mr. Whale, you are in the wrong spot. You do not belong here, Mr. Whale. We also have to stop this. Really? Come on, friend. You know full well you can get there. Kind of nervous about... Well, this is only just putting the T in. The T doesn't matter. There we go. So we got all sorts of this. So we need T is greater than or equal to 9. And we need pheromones less than 9,000. Then output E1. Right, there you go. You should be E greater than equal to 1. There you go. Now you're chugging along, and then it'll break at the end. And this won't stop things like the Bodos gas bladders from rotting, which is actually a little bit of a concern. You make biopolymer. So we have a waste bin right there, huh? So I kind of want to get right in that waste bin. Okay. I will do that. I will do exactly that. And then we will review everything one more time. And then I'm going to wrap up. Tomorrow we'll do Chorkok. There we go. And it's going to be this weird thing right there. And we have a janitor. Beautiful. Actually, you're trying to fill cargo off this, and it's not 100% how it's going to go. Because one unit of rich biocrud will just destroy that idea. So what we want is to do each plus 0. Output T, I guess. And then you want to static circuit condition T greater than or equal to 2500. And then you want to fill cargo. Don't wait. There you go. Now if we chuck this in here, we see we have a T of, oh, I guess we have to not do that. Instead do that instead. Glad we checked. Glad also this guy didn't wake up and snatch that, because that would be 100% within his rights. Okay, so today's episode is called Pheromones. And that's okay. We did good. Alright, we're done. This is done. Chorkok's on the way. More nickel is something we have to address tomorrow. We'll go look at all the pain points before we quit out. One more tour, and then tomorrow we do it all again. High pressure cooling systems like we are. Oh, nice. Stopped right in the middle. Nickel, as we see, is the pain point here. And we just have to get more nickel on the field somehow. That's probably going to be upgrading those oxygen furnaces. Make them go twice as fast. But as of right now, we actually have this stuff, which isn't that bad. And if we go look, super alloy. Oh, it's slowly crawling up, even though it's not good compared to where it was. Nah, we can do better. All right, so other things that matter a whole lot. Zinc finger fusion. You needed GTA last I checked. You still need GTA. Now if I go look here, this needs, what is this? Cridrons? All right, we got to write that down then. More cridrons. I don't think there's an easy way to do that. We might have to go get Cridron 3, but I don't have the tech for that. So this is just, I have to debug Cridron, and that's more Arthurians. Maybe I have to uplift Arthurians? I don't know about that. So you're waiting for Arthurians right here, and Arthurians are being made slowly. These are all going. That's a sign. These are all going. That's good. Arthurian. All right, I'm going to put more Cridrons question mark. See, look right here. The question mark indicates that I'm not sure if I have already solved this problem or not. Need more of this stuff, which needs to be more of this stuff, which is going. That's great. You gotta go drop again and just seal this off as no problem whatsoever, friends. Okay, that's good. So we traced finger fusion proteins back. Let's go look at chitosan. Chitosan looks like this guy almost needs help. He's coming, he's almost got his entire cargo filled. Almost. Oh, we got a new bottleneck right now, though. Why isn't this going? I can believe I don't have enough filtration media. Now we need magnetic beads now. That's interesting. Why do we have this? Oh, this is a mess. Magnetic beads is a mess. And apparently these hands are just too slow at clearing. And it's enough to keep making the agar that just rots because it can't clear fast enough. Okay, and then we can review all this. All right, that's fine. That's, okay, it's not good, but it is a problem I can understand. We go down here, we check out these guys. Now you have the batteries you need. You don't have, okay, wait a second. They don't have the batteries they need. These guys need super caps. We got plenty of electronics Mark IV. And super caps need aerogel. Yeah, carbon aerogel. That's on the way. I know we upgraded this preemptively out of fear. Oh, it looks like we need more. More transport for carbon aerogel. All right, good. That's now down. That'll help with the supercapacitor problem. Meanwhile, the battery issue is still, as always, is a cooling unit problem. Looks like those are going. All right, this is running. This is a positive sign. I'm happy to see this going. Let's take a look at cooling. Oh, this is so terrible. This graph hurts. It hurts so bad. These are needed in such enormous quantities, and I just don't got them. Oh, it stopped. Oh, wonderful. So do I need more whales on this? Kind of looks like I do. Here. More cooling system transport. See, look, I'm taking the notes. The notes are happening in real time. Because this guy should be back by now, and he's not. We have all the things. We have chitosan. I feel like we're on the edge of a breakthrough with cooling system, though. I feel like I've been working on it so long. Though chitosan isn't going right now because of the beads problem. Hopefully that's really easy to take care of. So that was holding back battery. And it's kind of useless to talk of anything else, right? Like this guy's ready to go, but he needs intelligent unit. And that guy's waiting for intelligent unit, but it's not going to be here because it's not being made. Because we don't have the throughput quite yet. These are only made, yeah, like double-digit products in all of them. All right. And then advanced coating and diamonds are the other perennial problem. There's advanced coating. It's in stock, so that's good. Where is this guy? That guy's coming. This guy's waiting for more pipe? For real? I might have to get more niobium pipe. I wouldn't have thought that was a problem. Huh. Oh, he's old. Here. Dinosaur hungry. Wow. And we've got guys waiting for how much? 2K? And you're trying to get 150? What do you need 2K for? This fire extinguisher? I'm pretty sure this is fire extinguisher. Yeah, it is. I really should be building those on site. Alright, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. We're just going to leave that as a thought, floating free in my head. How are liquids doing? Liquids doing okay-ish. No oxygen is scary. No creosote, super duper scary. That's all mostly usual suspects. And right here, this is calmer than it usually is. I wonder why universal religion has stopped. Pi Psi 3, but of course, Pi Psi 3 is I need this guy to arrive, and that is I need whatever's in this bin, which is magnets, for real. Magnets haven't been a problem in forever. That guy needs this guy to arrive, and this guy's waiting for nickel. Okay, so nickel is, in fact, a multifaceted problem. All right, Okay, got it. So we need more nickel with like an exclamation point on that. Mustn't try to get by with half nickel. There's no such thing as a dickel. The half nickel simply does not exist. Anyone who tries to tell you otherwise is lying to you in an attempt to trick you. Don't be tricked, friends. Okay. Okay, got it. Screenshot obtained. What have I done today? What have my sinful hands wrought? I can't remember a lot from the before time. Like, we are just smoothing out Pi-Sci 4 tech right now. Well, technically speaking, production tech, because intelligent unit is prod sci. We're just continually smoothing out base production, fixing problems, undoing bottlenecks, expanding production, I guess, and just making sure everything is working. Current bottlenecks, nickel of all things, Cridrins. Arthurians are probably done, but Cridrins are a major bottleneck at the moment. We will watch that. Things are getting better. The bottlenecks are getting higher and higher up the screen. We ran into a sodium hydroxide issue, which we might still have. Here, let me write that down again. Sodium hydroxide, question mark. Because despite having this enormous field of hydroxide construction down here, it's just not enough. I'm going to have to keep watching that and maybe introduce a third line of full stack sodium hydroxide. That's astonishing. Then after all that, after we worked through it all, and just did a whole bunch of internal chores, turned my attention to forward progress, and that is trying to get Chorkok up. So we made pheromones right here. That's the last ingredient I need for Chorkok, but Chorkok also needs perfect sample, and perfect sample needs zinc finger fusion, and that's another one of those apex chemicals that are having a hard time actually existing right now. So I don't know what we're going to do about that. Try really hard, I guess. Yeah, so that was basically it. It's a lot of just internal chores. Which is, I mean, people seem to be a fan of. Everyone seems to love chores. Anyway, I think I'm pretty much done. Tomorrow, I'm going to continue on this list of things that I found that are just an utter mess. And hope everything gets better. So thank you very much for watching. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.